Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle is on the Safe Haven map, and we've got No Sana, No Life from NWA clan, and he's in the object of 777. This is the one of the 3 tanks that you can use your battle pass tokens on. Well, actually, it's now 5 tanks. Yeah, it's one of the original 3. So this is going to cost you somewhere between 9 to 12 tokens. We'll have to check the battle pass event information, but yeah, it gets a little cheaper each year as the newer tanks come out. In case, it's a tier 9 reward tank in that sense. It's like a premium tank, but doesn't quite have the same sort of credit earning potential, but it does have the ability to swap crews in and out without any penalty if they're the same type and nation, just like a premium tank is. In any case, alright. It's in a tier 8 to tier 9 battle, so he's top tier and he's just found an E75 TS, so went through a lot of plate, no dramas. E75 still dismissed his shot. He's managed to help get rid of him with the help of a Chrysler GF. Alright, this is an object 705 there, another tier 9 Soviet heavy tank. Quite a fearsome gun on it. But, in fact, it bounces off there. The 705's got a slightly rear-facing turret. And he's just checking out the angles with the Chrysler GF for the front sprocket. He managed to go through. Not just that, has set a fire. So obviously the transmission of the 705 is on the front. Just review from the inside of the Chrysler GF, just from the external camera position. Anyway, it gets rid of the object, so it gets rid of one of the heavy tanks, which is a good result. And he's got a lurver who's just a one shot. Gets tracked there, but that lurver's not going to last long. And gets taken out by TS5. So, a lot of pressure on the enemy team here. In fact, they're sort of going through the... Oh, sorry, pressure from Losana's team, going through the enemy team fairly quickly. There are already 3 tanks up and a significant amount of hit points difference there. 6,000 odd hit points, and it's got a T28 prototype, so he's got some nice angling going on here. And just goes again through the front sprocket of the Chrysler, trying to track it. Oh, sorry, the T28 prototype. What am I getting confused here with the Chrysler GF? So he's picked up some assistance damage there in relation to the object. Now this, sorry, it's relation to the T28 I should say, but now this is object 704 at the back. Big boomstick on it, and he's got the front upper hull structure there you can go through, no dramas. Object 704 obviously waiting for the opportunity to do some big alpha hits. Probably the TS5 is likely to, it's definitely one shot there. 740 hit points just to the Chrysler GF, and he gets taken out. So No Sana goes past trying to get rid of the ML2, which he does without a drama. And now there's 6 tanks up, and he's got the top tier German Tempi tank D75 for the enemy team. Got a nice rear shot on there. Goes through the rear and sets him on fire. And gets the kill, so clearly not running an auto fire extinguisher, or perhaps none at all. But definitely didn't react in time if he did have even a manual fire extinguisher. Now there's the object 704, he can put a shot into him. Now, a bit dangerously, a Struve S1 to his left. But he's got plenty of hit points to play with, and there's a lot of damage to be taken in the game here still. Shoots and hits on the move, which is a good result. We've still got the 704 behind him, but he wants to get rid of this Struve S1. The 704 gets taken out by the Progetto, and in fact the Struve gets taken out as well. But No Sana, No Life is heading towards 5,000 hit points of damage if he can keep this momentum going. There's still 4 enemy tanks left, 3 enemy tanks left. Seriously, we haven't quite gone through 5 minutes of the game yet, so he's heading directly as fast as you can to get to these tanks and get a bit more damage out of them. And now there's only 2 left. Is he going to get there? At least the CS-59 has got plenty of hit points. He might just last for one more shot. So he puts on auto lock, gets a nice shot in. And the CS-59 doing as well as he can, but he gets taken out, and that is the end of the game. So a very quick fire game there. The enemy's really melted. Let's go and have a look at the details. Okay, so we've got Nosana getting the high caliber award, managing to get 5.2k of his own damage and 3 kills. He's blocked 2.5k of damage, which is pretty useful, and 1550 of base experience of assisted damage, I should say. So over 6.7k of combined, which is pretty useful, and you can see that's helped earn in the first mark of excellence on his tank. So useful and consistent damage is what you need to get your marks of excellence. He's got the Confederate Award for damaging tanks that were then killed by his team, and he's got, of course, the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. So let's have a look at the team performance. Well, it's pretty decent, 1546 base experience, very useful at tier 9, and it's finished on top, of course, with damage to get the high caliber award. And the Chrysler K that was with him getting nearly 3.2k, so great result there for a tier 8, but clearly wasn't spotting his own damage there, so didn't quite max out his experience, but useful nonetheless. And a couple of other tanks getting over 2.5 or 2k at least, so team performance reasonably good, but pretty much led there by Nosana, No Life. And on the enemy side, in fact, it was the AP AMX 30 that got the top result there. Must have got some spotting damage there, and the CS-59 who lasted right to the end, getting nearly 3k, really the standout performance there. All right, so from Nosana's position, 16 shots fired, 14 hits and 12 penetrations, so pretty good working of the heavy tank gun. It's a fairly long reload on that, or not overly long, but long enough, and very useful blocking of damage by armor there. So he had a mission payout to add another 40k to his income, and he spent as little as possible, really. Didn't have too many expenses, so made a very decent profit for tier 9 of 91k. So great result again there for Nosana, No Life. Glad to see that you're getting your marks of excellence as well. Great player, and thanks for the content. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, I would like you to do that. Thanks very much for watching.